Hi, everybody. It's John DePietro. I am in the great state of Maine. I'm in Freiburg, Maine, at the fairgrounds, and I'm talking with Tom and Nancy Kilmer. They've got some big title with Good Sam. Nancy, tell us exactly what it is.
We are called the Northeast Regional Directors for Good Sam.
You can barely fit that in your business card, huh?
They give us big business cards. Yeah.
You know, we're all smiling here because we're in the midst of a great event, and a great dinner was just served, and everybody seems to be enjoying themselves, and that's so important in these days.
That's right. They all are having a good time. You watch the smiles just come out on people's faces out here, even though we had a bit of rain.
Right. And one of the interesting parts about this event is we have some friends from Canada that are here that you work with on a pretty regular basis. What are they saying about the Maine hospitality?
They're really enjoying themselves as the people from Maine cross the border up into Canada to events such as this, Samborees, we call them in Good Sam. And each year, several folks go up to the Canadian provinces for their events and Samborees, and we're all one big family.
And that's what I was just going to say. You kind of took my next question away. But when you're involved with Good Sam, you really have friends on every side of the border.
That's correct, we do. And it's just one big family, which is great. I mean, if you got a problem and you just ask one of the Good Sammers, they're right there to help you.
Right. And sometimes if they're from Ontario, they say they're in their sentence with A. But, you know, once you know that, that's no problem. But let me ask you this, Tom. What do you see for the future with Good Sam, with growing the chapters and getting more and more people involved in this great organization?
We're very positive and optimistic. We have many different programs going on. So an example is next weekend at Normandy Farms Camping Resort. We have an event going on with folks who are RVers, and it's called the Southern New England Good Sam Family Fest. And Normandy Farms is in the top 10 rated camping resorts in North America. So it has every amenity you could imagine, and all those are available to the Good Sam folks, as well as you get a discount off the weekend. And we're looking forward to meeting a number of new RVers, people into the lifestyle, as well as Good Sam members who have already registered to attend.
Right, and that's kind of a departure, Nancy, because you're going to an actual campground as opposed to an exposition center or a fair like this. And let me tell you, I have been to Normandy Farms, and folks, if you haven't been there, Tom was exactly right. That place it's a resort. It's not really campground is not really it. Have you had a chance to be down there yet to visit?
Yeah, and it is a great place. It's right. It's a resort. It's not just a campground. There's lots and lots to do, right?
I mean, Olympic-sized pools and indoor, outdoor recreation areas, et cetera.
Exactly. And the facilities are fantastic, right down to the wonderful laundromats for you ladies.
And also, there's great shopping right up the street at Patriots Place, where the Patriots play their football games. And there's, a Bass Pro Shop there. And besides,
shuttle buses running to those facilities, as well as the Football Hall of Fame. And the important aspect, as we look at it with Normandy Farms, is all the activities and amenities for young families and children. It's kind of like a mini Disneyland or Disney World.
And that time of year is magnificent in Massachusetts.
Yes, it is. The colors of the trees will start to turn, and there's lots and lots to do right around that area.
We all like fall. We just don't like those several months that come right after fall. But we want to thank you so much because you've done so much to make this event here in Maine great. And if you want to say a final parting word, go ahead.
Come join us, and especially get involved in the local chapters. You'll have a great time. Most people didn't buy your RV to sit in the yard, and if you're a member of Good Sam, you got something going on almost every weekend.
And you have to have the last word, Nancy.
Oh, yes, of course. But it's a great big family, and we invite y'all to come join us.
And you guys, too. So, from the great state of Maine, it's John DePietro wishing you all happy camping.